Hello everyone, this is Spot. Welcome back to... not Oldenburg. No. Wildwood Prison! Yes. I have it paused because we're like 1 minute game time, 1 minute, which is like a second away from you getting this long-term investment grant, and I wanted you to be able to see it so you didn't think I was cheating. Come on. There we go. Yay. All right, so here's the deal. I don't know. I went through and did this stuff here. I don't know if we can staff only this. Here's why. This is a store right here that I was putting in, and I was looking through the room list here, right? Trying to, okay, so what do we need here? And like parole. I don't think guards will come and take people to parole if they can't access it through a staff only area. Maybe. We're going to find out, but I don't think so. Some other stuff here is, well, actually, let me show you what I did real quick. I had to move this around because the cleaning cupboard. This is a cleaning cupboard. This is the laundry. And actually, the laundry here was too short. I'm sure a few of you noticed that. You're like, what? So this is the new laundry. I had some room here in this block, so I actually made two solitary here, so they don't have to take them over there. So it's here. Whatever. This is a store, but this could be a parole office as well, but then they wouldn't have access to a store, so it's kind of a toss-up. I'm like, I don't know which one is better. I don't really have room for the parole is 5x5, which is kind of dumb. It should anyway. Couldn't have any requirement on it at all. Whatever. And so we might rework this, but we have some free room here actually, but it's not a massive amount. And it's in kind of an odd shape. These, this is supposed to be an altar. These are pews, and these are mats, prayer mats. Now, let me think about this. One thing that we could do, now that I'm looking at it, is we could change this like this, remove these here, put a wall here and here, and then move this over, which would probably be a better use of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this requires 5 as well. Ask me why? I have no idea. Actually, this is not... Wait, is it 4x4 or 5x5? Uh-oh, this wasn't actually... I think is it 4x4? Oh, it's 4x4. Okay, good. So, still though, kind of weird. Oh, balls. 4x4, so here. There we go. Move this. So if we put an actual window here, right? And then we put a door here. We can use this for something else. Let's see. 1, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we wouldn't have enough room here. Although, what is this? This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we could move the shower right here, and we'd actually have to. We'd do something like. Let's see. Walls. We put like a window here. We could put the actual door into the place, like here or something. Oops, not that. Wonderful. This would be our store, and then we can move this up here. So it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is assuming that the shower can be without walls, but I think it can. Wait, can it? Now, I can't remember. Do we have these doors here so that this is a separate zone that we can assign to, or do we have these doors here because it requires a door? We're gonna find out. Because if it requires a door, we're going to have an issue. We're going to have to move stuff around pretty hardcore. But for now, let's do this one because it's easier. Oh, this and then this. Right. Just remove these. Boop. There we go. Yes. Like this. So this actually doesn't even take. This is going to go all the way over here, but these are going to be drains. This isn't a wall, so this is all walkable, which is fine. So this actually gives us this much room down here, which would be enough for like a parole office or something. We could do that. There's also no classrooms, by the way. One of the problems is that there's not really any difference in protective custody people. I mean, like, snitches wouldn't be any different anyway, but for example, this always freaks me out at the beginning of a game when I first open it up. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? For example, like if you have a snitch because he's ex-law enforcement, most likely that law enforcement at least went to high school, right? If not a higher education. So them having fundamental education courses and all that stuff is not a thing. And most of the time, I would assume that a lot of those people don't necessarily have like drug addiction problems or something. Now they might have alcoholism and things like that. I mean, obviously some would, but I mean, some I think probably are in here because they were corrupt or mishandled something or something, right? It's not what you would normally consider the things that they would have to go to class for. Now, another thing we have here is infirmary, but my understanding is that usually when somebody needs to go to infirmary, a guard takes them, so the staff-only thing would not be a problem. So real quick, just to run through these real quick. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Well, I mean, yeah, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Hopefully don't need it. Got it, got it. Visitation's another problem. But we're not going to get visitation. We can't bring people all the way in here. It just makes no sense. So what we're going to probably do is we'll put a significant amount of phones in places. I mean, we could put a phone in each person's cell if we wanted to. Or just, around. Let's see. Got it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't got it, but we'll probably put a lot of bookshelves around. Hopefully that'll work, because those actually work now. Don't need it. See, it's a 5x5 requirement, so don't need it. Got it. We're gonna work on that. Don't need it. Don't need it. I don't think. Got it. So the thing is that parole is 5x5. And a classroom is 5x5. So if we could actually fit that in here, maybe, but I don't think we can. The thing about the classroom is that most of the classes have to be taught by an officer of some kind, like an actual like executive officer type thing, not a law enforcement officer. And so we would actually have to schedule separate classes in here for all this stuff, which might be doable. I just don't know how that impacts their exhaustion level. So, but I wanted to get this built today, at least started, so we got to get into this. Real quick, let's just see if we can actually see. Yeah, see, like, there's no way. Like, this right here, that's not enough. And right here, that's too big anyway. So, we could pretty much go with a classroom or parole. I'm not sure that a staff will take someone to parole. We could find out. We could find out. It is what it is, right? 6x6. So this could be a classroom right here. Or actually we could just not worry about walkways as much. Or if this is all open, this is actually this matters less, right? Because they can get through places. And there is this as well, so we could actually push this down a little bit and expand this if we wanted to. But, ooh, that's interesting. I just thought about that. If we made this vertical, actually, we're going to have a problem with that because of the frickin' ironing boards. Someone shoot me. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Okay. All right. So we could have a classroom here, or we could have parole. I don't know which is more important. I would say we'd probably need to go with parole over anything else. And this here, I don't know what we would do with this, but we could like put some phones or something here or something. I don't know. Something. Okay. But got that. We're going to start putting down a foundation. Building concrete. We have enough money? Yeah, we should have enough money. This should only, what was, I'm going to look here. Let's see. What do you think about this? What is that, 20 grand for the foundation? Oh, wow. I'm good. Wow. I'm actually really surprised I got that close. Okay. Oh, actually, we can't do that yet. Someone was just yelling at me. For good reason. We need to do this, and then this is going to be somewhat of an issue in general. Crap. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a fence right here. Real quick. We're going to put a staff door right here. Great. Moving on. Let's go. Let's go. The hell is going on? Yeah, tasers, bitches, tasers. That's what I'm talking about right there. And then when we move this stuff, we might actually try to fit some, somehow, we'll try to fit some solitary in here. That'll be interesting. All right, should we do a shakedown here soon? I'm thinking maybe. Is it eat time? It's eat time. After it's eat time, what do we have? Free time? Totally gonna do a shakedown after everyone eats. Is this in? Is all this in? That's funny. Okay, fine. So we're going to take all this out, and we need to check this. Yes, of course. Screw that up again. I bet. So is it just when access changes? Yeah, it's just when access changes. So, like, the moment access happens here, it defaults it back. So if you just change it immediately, then removing the rest of this doesn't actually impact anything negatively. Shakedown. While we're doing all this. There we go. Is this all out of there? I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't see. Yeehaw, dog it out. And demolish this entire thing here. Wonderful. Did this just default again? That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. All right. Actually, it did default, but the right way. That's interesting. Okay. Did all this stuff get through? Almost. There we go. That's better. All right. So, did all this? I can't tell. Yes. Okay. I think so. Because you guys know the foundation problem. If you put this stuff down and it's like you have anything in the way, it's just holy moly. Actually, we don't have anything down here, do we? Is this not here? Yeah. Okay. We're good. It is kind of annoying that you have to do that. Just FYI. That's weird. Emergency fire engine. I don't think we've ever actually had a fire. Like, and also paramedics. What is that? Like, is that just if you don't have an infirmary, you don't have enough doctors, and something bad happens? Is that what that is? Is that how that works? I don't know. Okay. So here we go. Boom. Finally gonna put it down. Drop it there. Cha-ching. And we should probably put in a door. We're gonna do a large steel door, actually. Yes. I don't think a metal detector actually is a zoning component, sadly. Well, so we'll put that there. Great. You guys work on that. Wonderful. What else are we finding? What is this? A wooden pickaxe. Is that a thing? I guess that would make sense. There we go. Just get all this stuff in, and we're gonna have an intake in about 7 hours. What are we finding anything good here? Have we found any evil tunnels? Which is kind of repetitive. We all know all tunnels are evil. While we're waiting here, by the way, someone just hit me. I put a source over in here and I never actually connected it. Although, it's not gonna be long. We're gonna. Whoop. How many connections we got going on? These all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can actually throw this one up here. Which is kind of odd. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Fine. Okay, so that is... for some reason, it's like you don't do anything. You're not actually doing anything, but watching them put down foundation is so cool to me. Like, what I would love to see is I would love to see them, like, set up little bitty, like, floodlights, like work lights while they're working. That would be so cool. So that you could actually see it, you know. Not like full ambient lights like these are, but like actual, like, you know, see, they're little directional lights, but like big ones that are like shining in certain things. That would be really cool. It would be very cool, if you ask me. And I think you did. All right. Now, we should consider, by the way, power. I'm not sure how we're planning on powering this. Considering that we're going to have a lot of equipment in here. I didn't take that into consideration, you see. Now, one thing that we could do... Let's see here. Is there enough room here? No, almost. I was thinking that we could move like 3 of these over here, but there's not actually enough room. Actually, no, there's not. Well, maybe if we moved, let's see here. If we moved this door down to here, and then 1, 2, 3. We actually need this much space in here, but there's no place to actually get by here. But I mean, we could do a, well, let's see, 2, we could do like a, no, actually, that's not gonna work. I was saying that we could do an entrance here and an entrance over here, but this isn't enough. That sucks. I mean, we could really jack it up by doing something like, I mean, it look kind of bad. Not kind of bad, really bad. We could do something like this. And have an entrance over here and an entrance over here, and then we get rid of these 2, and then we could actually put a thing here. I mean, that's viable. It is. I don't know if it's a great idea or not. Or, excuse me, possibly a better idea. We could make our armory smaller, because I think this armory is pretty hardcore. Wait a minute. Where did all of our pathways go? They just disappeared. Oh, is that because it's indoors? Well, that's good to remember. Didn't know that happened that way. We could actually, like, take a piece off here. We would only need, what is it? How big are these? 1, 2, 3. 3 by 3. Now, I understand we could add a bunch of capacitors here and make this, but this is supposed to be self-containing, which is, that's the whole point here. So I'd like to leave this like this. Actually, to be perfectly honest, we wouldn't actually need the complete space around here, because I don't think that we would need more than, you know, so we could, although I'd like to have that available, but this is, like, for instance, this is currently using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 capacitors, which could easily go, excuse me, on either side of this, as we discussed in another one, which means that you would only need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, no, it's 5, a 5 by 3 space. And this is powering all of this, including these, which won't even be here. So my question is, well, see, the problem is I don't know how much power these things take. So this may be massive. So we would actually need a 5 by 5. So here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be right here. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. Oop. Is that worth it? Assuming that, let's see, assuming that these are, see, the thing is, I don't think we actually need that many weapon racks. I think that I'll have to look it up, right? But I think weapon racks will serve more than 2 lockers. I'll have to look it up. But I think that this is actually a lot better idea. And it's accessible from the armory. Although we probably don't want to do that. It'd probably just be easier to just put like a door right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like this idea better. We'll do this. In fact, we'll do this right now. Power station. There. Okay. We'll do that, and then we need to make sure that our utilities don't fly around anywhere. So we're going to do like this. We'll do over to here. Because as I've pointed out before, it is better to put your utilities down before you put down any walls. This. We'll go over... I don't know how far over we need to go, but we're going to go over here maybe? Yeah, that's Probably not. We'll see. Actually, these actually need to be hardcore connected, right? Yeah, okay, so we'll put in all these. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll just do this. Bloop. Down to here. Get all this stuff in ahead of time. Wonderful. And we're going to come in here and just all the way across. Just, and we probably don't need to add all these, but this is a better safe than sorry situation. There we go. And same thing here. Oh, do we need any major... Oh, yes, here. It's going to be an issue. There. Actually, I don't think they have to be all the way there, but that's fine. Wonderful. Water. We're going to put in water, which... Big pipes. Actually, this is actually interesting. I never noticed this. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, they put it in. I think that's the same sound as when it goes off, so that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Do we actually want this? I don't like having the water for this entire place coming just through here. That's kind of, I mean, I guess it works, just kind of weird. I almost feel like I want to do something like this. That. What just happened? Did something break? What just happened? Oh, is it because of all the lights? It's probably all the lights. Yeah, it's all the lights. It's having a conniption fit, is what it comes down to. Capacitors. Let me go ahead and put, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Let's put it here. Hopefully that's enough. We'll see. So we're going to have to put all that stuff in. Oh. Probably go ahead and put a... Well, actually, we are going to put a servo here. However... we are going to lock this open for the moment. In fact, let's do deployment. Whoa! That happened again. Unlocked. I've set this entire thing to locked so that we don't have any issues with this. Moving forward. Wonderful. 2. What is up? Who's getting tased now? What is it with this guy? Oh, it's a legendary guy. Process prisoner? What are you processing him for? Dude, you are going to live in solitary. Chill. Please. Okay. Oh, whoa. We got our prisoner intake. Yay. So we currently have 39 max security. We have 43 capacity. So that means we are missing 4 max security. So maximum safe capacity unavailable is 7. What does that mean? What does unavailable 7 mean? Could somebody tell me what unavailable 7 means? I don't know. I'll have to look it up though. Come on. Install the stuffs. We're over a time limit as it is. Da 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 da. Is this all in? Did you actually put this stuff in? No. Come on. Oh, they're still installing all of our electrical system anyway, so. There we go. That's probably not enough, but we'll try it. Hey, it is enough. It's amazing what one capacitor will do. Yeah, alright. All this stuff turned in. Bop, da, bop, da, ba. Very nice. We're going to do this stuff first. So that we can hook stuff up as we go along. We're going to be materials. And we actually... I need to put a cut in here real bad, actually. What are we going to do? Let's do... Let me see. here. I'm not going to put this outer wall on yet because I want them to be able to, as soon as they put that in. Okay, good. This and this. We're going to do this because, a normal door here because this is security, like having a staff door doesn't really matter. I'm putting walls around this because I think we're done with this area right now. But anything that we have to put stuff into, I'm going to keep open at the moment. Because, yes, that thing, because yes. Right. Okay, cool. So, as we can, that is actually set, right? That is set to get something. Yes, is it? Oh, there it goes. Okay, great. So, excuse me. I'm like congestion today, bro. Cool. So, yes, awesome. So, in the next episode, we will get the rest of this built out. We're still doing okay on money. We maybe bring in some more prisoners. I'll have to actually run that math. I don't do math on camera. It's horrible. It's horrible. Horrible, I tell you. Yeah, so we'll get a lot of the rest of this stuff in here and get things moving along. What? Stupid. Okay, cool. Thanks for hanging out. I hope to see you next time. Had a great time. Bye-bye.
We're going for the moon.
Hey there, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you'd like to see more, just click subscribe. Come say hi to me on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, any of those. I hope to see you next time.